This is a podcast? Subscribe, please. And we're not begging.
Well, I'm not.
Hey, man.
Made it Justin Timberlake.
I know.
Man.
Awesome.
Yeah, just in time.
Very cool. Well, hey, everybody. This is Johnny Beane and Jay Hannon. Normally, the show is called Talkin' Van Halen, but it's kind of a special day.
We're making an exception tonight.
Yeah. I mean, we'll still talk Van Halen. I mean, anything you want to know, we'll talk about. But very, very, very awesome day today. The release of Mammoth WVH, the album. Technically, I got it last night. I got it like around 9 o'clock at night. So I got to hear it yesterday. But I think technically, I think Eastern time, I think midnight is when it came. So your time.
Yeah, my time.
Is when it came out. So
yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. There it is. Yeah, so definitely we'll be talking about that. Celebrating the release of Mammoth WVH. But first, really quickly, let's say hello to our channel top tier executive producers here on John Beane TV on YouTube. We've got Charles Green, we got Wayno, Joe Christian, Michael B, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, the Chad, James Gum, David Shea Gamori, Michael Smith,
the Captain,
Randy Price, Stephen Franklin, Dead Halen, Crazy Cook 678, John Moronic, Jim Ray Hawkins, Mike Neese, and Steve Carmichael. And a new name that needs to be on that list there, Lenny Lou and Mary.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of popcorn. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And if you'd like to become an executive producer here on Johnny Beane TV, you got to become a channel member. And the way you do that is you click the join button right below the 25 thumbs ups. Thank you so much, you guys.
25.
Thank you. Yeah. So become a channel member here on YouTube, where we also have super chats. Any question or comment you want to highlight in the chat will change the color of my lights, and it's magic. It really is magic. This is called the Guitar Moire back here, and that reminds me, we've got not only are we talking about Mammoth WVH, but I have an unboxing. If I can figure out which way to go here.
Looks like you're having an earthquake there.
Yeah, right here.
Oh snap!
I've got a Wolfgang. Well, I just gave it away. I've got a Wolfgang guitar. I'm going to unbox.
It's a Wolfgang box. We don't know what's inside of it.
But it's custom. There's no other Wolfgang that looks like it. So it's custom built. Thank you to one of our Charles. I was going to say Charles members.
One of our Charles Greens.
One of our channel members in the chat helped produce. Oh, look at that. Michael B. Newberry Comics has the WVH vinyl. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Very cool. And thank you to Music Therapy Laz. I will have the vinyl very soon in my mailbox.
The vinyl. Right next to the DVD.
Yeah. Never a skip, man.
And it's 1999. I'm still laughing about that.
Yeah.
If anybody hasn't watched last Saturday night, the end of last week's show was just straight pandemonium. I'm still laughing about it. So later on after tonight, give it a watch.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, so tonight we've got lights that change. We have a guitar to unbox for you. And actually I have more mail as well. Keenan. It's okay if I open that, right? So yeah, so we've got that, And we're also live on Johnny Beane TV Facebook.
TV.
Yeah, Johnny Beane TV over on Facebook. And make sure to leave a review over there. It can be about any of these videos, anything I've ever done on the internet. Leave a review. And if you'd like to help support over there, Facebook Stars is the way to go. And we're live on the Van Halen 1974 to 2020 Facebook group. Currently, I think 58,000 members or something. Maybe 59.
Wow.
So very cool. Very cool, man.
It is.
Yeah. And what else? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. You know, I not that I know how it is to the extent of Wolfgang, but you know, having gone through like an official release of an album back in 2005, it's a very special thing that nobody could ever take away from you. So it's a cool thing. And he posted on his Instagram that he went to Amoeba Records.
Yeah.
And actually bought his record. And I did this. I remember I told you a while back, I did the same thing. At midnight, me and Jeannie went to Walmart back in May 3rd, I think it was 2005, and bought my CD in the store. And it was a cool feeling to do that. And when Wolfgang posted that, it instantly brought back memories of that. So it's definitely a cool thing. And yeah, this is a special day for him. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I sold a CD to Amoeba actually one time. You know, you'd burn your own CDs, and even though it didn't have a barcode on it, they felt bad and they accepted it. And so for a brief period, maybe it's still there, even though this is 20 years ago.
For $9.99.
I used to be able to go into Amoeba and see my CD right there in the bin, and actually it was the garbage bin is where it was, but still it was okay. David Scher, hey guys, I just changed the hardware on my Night Swan Gold original Floyd Rose and sent you a picture. Oh, cool, man.
Okay,
cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. By the way, that phone number down there, you can text that phone number anytime, day or night. But it's the most fun when you do it while we're live here. You can send us pictures of your guitars like David Scher did here. You can send just questions or comments that way as well. Oh yeah, there it is. Awesome, man.
Wow.
I know it's hard to see, but anything that I get to this number, I'll post on Instagram as an Instagram story and Twitter as a Twitter fleet. So yes, awesome, man. So hey, we got like 80 people watching this. Dang.
On a Friday night, on a beautiful Friday evening.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive, gotta say.
Yes. Yeah, let's see in the chat some of the people we have. Browns fan is here. Charles Green is here. David Ennis, long time member here. David Scher, Fruitcake Tony is here. James Gum, Joshua Britton, Keenan Neighbors, Kurt 5150, Linny Lou and Mary, Majestic PB&J Cat, Mr. Hellstorm 74, Miles Taylor, Nerd Halen, Nightbot, R2R3 Locky Nut, Renus Pinkle, who actually jumped into my Instagram live earlier.
Hey, I went in there, but my internet was taking a crap, so I had to jump out and restart my whole my whole operation over here.
Oh no!
Oh
yeah, my internet went out last night. Hey, Christopher, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Where am I looking? Let me look right here. That'll tell me more info. Welcome to the Frankenstarter package, man. Channel member. See, that's how it works. Become a channel member. Your name is instantly in green. You have a little guitar next to your name. You can watch videos that are invisible to everybody else here on the channel.
Whoa.
But it's special just for you. I did a channel member video yesterday where I was showing off a guitar. Actually, I did a review of a guitar, which that video will be up on the channel sometime this weekend. But if you're a channel member, you get early access to, you
A
know,
lot of stuff. That's cool.
a lot of stuff, a lot of things. So, Christopher, welcome to the family, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And yes, Fruitcake Tony makes a great statement right there. He says, what a great day to be a Van Halen fan. You know, everybody here, I'm sure, you know, grew up not as being Van Halen fans, but, you know, it's one thing to be a fan of somebody's music, but, you know, to basically grow up with that music and just the whole thing as a part of our lives is a cool thing. And now, obviously, Eddie's son having an album out, it is a cool thing, you know, because you know Eddie would be proud and is proud. So,
yeah, and we've been waiting for Wolfgang to put out his own music for ever.
Yeah, as soon as we heard that he was working on an album, that was it. It's like, oh, cool.
Well, even longer than that, for years.
Well, think
years
about,
years,
you know,
years.
him too is like, you know, because this thing's been done for a while, you know, and having to wait, obviously, with what was going on, and obviously we understand it, but, you know, having music already in the can, wanting everybody to hear it, and you can't put it out yet, you know, it's like, oh, come on, you know. So he's probably, this is like a huge, probably just weight off of his shoulders when this album dropped at midnight. You know, like finally it's out.
Yeah, and to get the reaction of the rock world.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about the record, and feel free in the chat over there to ask us questions or make comments about the new album. Any songs that you guys dig. I've got some notes of each track that I listened to it, because I bought the album last night and listened to it actually when I was playing Grand Theft Auto. I was blasting it in my ears while I was, you know, crashing cars, and so that was a lot of fun. But I re-listened to it today as I was sitting here prepping for, you know, any prep we actually do for these things. And yeah, so very excited to see what you guys think in the chat about the album. And Sherman, thank you for the stars over on Facebook, man. Thank you so much.
We got British Electric Blues and 5150 show here. Hashtag never a skip.
Yeah, see, that's what you need, dude. You need a shirt that says that.
Yep.
You know? I'm gonna get a shirt that says my stomach hurts.
I'm gonna get one that says I ate too many cashews. Chocolate cashews. The whole bag, never a skip.
Yes. Wow. So oh my gosh.
Can we start with something that is Van Halen related, that's not Wolfgang Van Halen related? Because yesterday, our buddy Steve Anderson, out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Did you see?
I saw him. Yeah.
Yep. So he was posting on some of the Van Halen groups on Facebook, because somebody asked about obviously the color of the 5150. So of course he put the picture of the guitar of his 5150. And then there was another one about, somebody asked about the pickup that was in the 5150. So he held his guitar up again. It's probably the same picture, but knowing Steve, it was probably a different picture, but the same exact pose. And he said a Duncan 59. Now, this was back and forth for a long time. I remember watching this show when it was just you and Dave and Rob, obviously.
Rob who?
Johnson.
Yeah.
And you know, it was all just speculation. Well, maybe it was a custom line this, custom wound that, you know, it might have been this, whatever. So after the article came out on DiMarzio.com by Larry DiMarzio.
Yeah, that was a great article too.
Yeah, and I went through it again yesterday. And in that article, when they go over when they were building and making the pickups for the EVH Music Man, he's, you know, Steve Blucher and Larry DiMarzio both, you know, obviously Larry wrote the article, but it was a Duncan JB that Eddie caught the high E string on one of the poles, and it screwed something up in the pickup. But it's said multiple times in that article when they're talking about the pickups that it was a Duncan JB, a damaged Duncan JB, a Junkin, yeah,
a Junkin.
Duncan JB. I mean, you're talking about two guys who are the epitome of pickups, of pickup designers and makers and all that stuff, who designed the pickups for the Music Man.
Yeah, the guys that made it themselves. Yeah,
who had firsthand
designed it,
viewing and handling of the pickup that was in the 5150, and they say it was a JB. Why is there still like speculation or people saying that, oh, it was a custom wine, you know, like why? I just don't understand that should put to rest what the pickup was that was in that.
It's Facebook and people just like to bitch. That's all it is, man. I see it every day in my Van Halen group, non-stop. But it's all good.
No, I know it's all good, but I mean, I put a link to the article from DiMarzio's website, and I actually put a quote about, you know, it was a JB that was in there, and you know, whatever. I just thought it was funny, you know, because now I'm thinking Steve Anderson now, because he put a 59 in every single one of his guitars because that's what he thought Eddie put in the 5150. So now he's going to have to go swap out every single. He's probably ripping it out right now, you know, ripping all his pickups out of his guitars, ordering 30 Duncan JBs right now. No.
JBs are good pickups too. So our 59s, they're all good, man. And like I was telling somebody in my Instagram live earlier, EVH Gear Live fan account that I run, somebody asked me, what did they ask me? Something about a pickup or something. Oh, a guitar. They're asking me about a guitar sound. And I said, it really depends. It really, really depends on your amplifier. You know, if you have a great amp, it does and can make a difference. If you have an amp that basically looks like this, it really doesn't matter. You know, if you're
the best pickup on the planet, if you have a crappy amp,
if your amp speaker is like 1 inch, it really doesn't matter. But if you have a great amp, it really does, and it can. But then again, it's all in the fingers as well. So you can get a guitar tone, you know, that sounds amazing, but if this, you know what I'm saying? So it really depends. Really depends.
There's a lot to do. Like you do both hands, and that's the truth. It's you know, there's so many aspects of your fingers and your vibrato and the angle of your pick, what pick you use, where on the string you actually hit the string with your pick, where your palm rests on near the bridge. Like there's so many aspects of your hands that affect
it's a style too. It's a style. If your style is, if you want to play a Van Halen song and sound just like Van Halen, but your style is nothing like Van Halen, you're not going to sound like Van Halen. Even if your amp has the sound. You're playing the guitar, you're playing the amp. If you have a slight vibrato that sounds different, or if your attack is different, it's different.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is.
Well, all those guys, I mean, Nuno, you know, he's said multiple times that he went over Ed's and he's like, oh my God, I get to plug into his rig. I'm going to sound like Eddie Van Halen. He plugged in and he sounded like himself. And he was
Yeah.
like, man.
I still sound like Nuno.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I still sound like that guy Nuno.
Yeah. Imagine being bummed that you sound like Nuno Betancourt. God.
Oh man. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? We want to get into it? Talk about
Yeah.
the record. Talk about
Yeah.
some of the tunes. I mean, yeah, as I was listening to it, I mean, it just came out yesterday, so it's still very
technically today, but yeah, I know.
technically today, but for me yesterday. So it's still very very new in here. So Protect Hody, calm down, man. Calm down.
What's happening? What's he saying?
He says, "Open the box. Open the box, dude." I got that guitar. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I got the guitar yesterday, and I didn't open it because I was going to wait until today. It's content. Plus, there's we got 101 watching total here. There's if I would have gone live yesterday, 3 of you would have seen me open it, and we would have heard crickets. But actually, leave a thumbs up. What are we at? 39. 39. We got. Well, technically, we got 94 watching on YouTube. How many thumbs? Let's say if we get to so many thumbs, I'll open it. How many?
1,000.
What's the ratio? Oh, we just jumped to 40. While we're live, 41. If we can get a thumb a second, 42. We're kind of on the pace. Okay, one more. We need another one. 44. Okay, we just jumped one. 45.
47.
Oh, but the other ones are going up too. Okay, yeah. 49. Okay, we got 97 watching on YouTube, 51 thumbs. Okay, if we can get 54. Oh, this is good. 90. Okay, this is pretty good. 55. Okay, if we can. Okay, we'll start talking about the Mammoth record. But if we can, oh, this keeps going, man. Everything's going up. Look at this.
Oh, what is that?
Wow. 102 watching, 59 thumbs ups, 7 of those. Thank you so much. I don't know, 60. If it just keeps going. 60. So
Randy Price is getting the Frankie.
Hey,
according to FedEx, my Frankie will be back to me on Sunday.
Well, according to FedEx, I was supposed to get that guitar on Tuesday.
According to FedEx, I was supposed to get a guitar today, and now I'm getting it tomorrow. So I'll have a new guitar day tomorrow on Saturday Night Live too. So
yeah, hopefully it's a Strat.
It's not. Not even close.
Yeah, FedEx, you can't. According to FedEx, you can't. But hopefully, yeah. All right, 102 watching, 63 thumbs up. Well, hey, let's get into this. And if I happen to look down, and I see 100 thumbs, I'll stop everything and open the box.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very possible because we got 100 watching, and we're only how many minutes into this? Well, 25 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So I don't. Let's see. Should I log in? Yeah. Let's make this fun. Let me
log
go ahead
and
log in from this laptop here and show you guys the album, even though you've all seen it. Mammoth. It's very important to have the WVH next to Mammoth for me because I live near a place called Mammoth Lakes. So when I type in Mammoth, it directly wants to send me to Mammoth Lakes, which is actually a very nice place.
Oh, so Randy sent his guitar to Craig from CHS Customs to, I guess, do a little bit of modding or whatever, which is kind of cool. Awesome. Well, Randy, when you get it back, send some pictures to that number there on the screen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Craig probably sent you a bunch of pictures anyway, right?
Pictures of the guitar.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Gotta make sure we specify here.
Oh, I need this code. Okay, can I remember that without saying it?
He needs the code.
I need. Well, it does actually. It doesn't matter if I say it because it just applies to me. I just need to log in. Oh wait, that's not right.
Yeah. You got the code wrong.
Wait, is that it? There we go. All right. Here we go. I'm logging in. Second source here. Something we it ups the production on these shows. All right, so I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to show you guys the track listing. Here we are on the official website, mammothwvh.com. It's official. It's the official site, you guys. Okay. All right, so here is the track listing. Right there. Okay. So I don't know. I've got some notes. Maybe anything you want to say, anything I want to say, we can say.
I didn't take any notes. I just took some mental notes about some stuff.
Yeah. Well, I had to write stuff down because I can't remember yesterday.
I won't remember anything either as we're going.
But let's go from the first song on the album is called Mr. Ed. And as far as what I have written down, very cool riff. Very cool riff to that song. And here's something you're going to hear me say a few times while we're talking about this album. Okay. A lot of the stuff I hear in this, a lot of the guitar stuff is actually stuff that I could actually see myself coming up with. Some of the parts, some of the riffs. And if you guys think I'm lying, I can go back 10 years and post demos and you guys will be like, wait, that sounds like very similar to that type of thing, you know? So something that's very, very cool to me about this is actually here's why it's cool. Because some of the stuff sounds more like something I would do, and it doesn't sound like Van Halen, you know? And me being a huge Van Halen fan, growing up on Edward Van Halen, wanting to be Eddie, you know, until a certain age, you realize, oh, forget it. You know, you have to be yourself. The last thing I want to do is write something that sounds like Van Halen, you know, personally. But listening to this album, I think it's very cool to hear some of this stuff. And yeah, I wrote down, Mr. Ed, there's a riff in this track that sounds something like I would have come up with myself, which personally I think is cool. And then there's a tapping section in the guitar solo. There's like tapping, and I think that's the reason why it's called Mr. Ed, because of the tapping. I think I read that, but those are my notes.
Okay. Sounds like a song I wrote. There you go.
Sounds like something I would have come up with.
Well, I mean, I just kind of have like an overall, you know, I don't, you know, when I listen to this stuff, I don't really, especially nowadays, like I'm not looking at what song it is. It's just like I listen to something as a whole, and then after a while, I'll start to learn, okay, what song is what. But you know, one of the songs, I guess I did look down today when we were in the car driving. Lyrically, I mean, I think the standout thing for me overall are the vocals. And I've said this before, the songs that I heard before the album came out, the vocals, his voice, the lyrics are really good. And that's, to me, I think is the main thing, in my opinion, for me to listen to this. You know, it's very radio friendly, and I think it's great right now. It's #1 on iTunes, I believe, which is awesome. Wow. And I was thinking about this earlier when I saw that. I'm like, wow, Eddie Van Halen changed rock and roll. Wouldn't it be awesome if his son brings rock and roll back to the forefront of music? and pop culture and all that stuff. I think that would be something, you know, super cool if that happened. You know, I know that like when I heard the song Circles, because I looked down to see which song it was at the time, and I think that should end up being one of the singles coming up, because the lyrics, the vocal melody, the harmonies, everything was like you'd have people singing this shit in their cars, driving, just like it was. The lyrical content was really good to that, and I'm not usually a lyric guy, you know, but that song I was like, okay, I like that. You know, I don't mean to skip ahead too much, but
never a skip.
Obviously, the song "Mammoth" is awesome. I mean, there's kick-ass tunes all over the thing. You know.
Yeah.
I still get emotional when I hear the song "Distance."
Have you seen the video yet?
I can't watch it. I tried again after you guys were all over me, but you know, and I know if you would have said that to me like 5 years ago before I had kids, I probably would have laughed at you. But anybody out there, if you have kids, I'm sure you know what I mean by, you know, like it's hard for me to watch that video, you know, having young kids. So I can't get through it.
Oh, watching them grow up, watching them together, you know. 'Cause yeah, I don't know how much of the video you saw, but the video kind of goes in, it goes from Wolfgang being born to basically him, you know, joining Van Halen, and then, you know, being with his dad, you know, in later years. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. Okay, so the next song. Oh yeah, and comments. Echo. I'm echoing.
Oh, well, let me refresh when we get out of here. I'll see you later.
See ya. Let's see. Any comments? What do you guys think? The song "Mr. Ed." What did you guys? Here's Jay. Hey man.
No more echo.
Check. It's cool. It's cool. Let's see. Well, the next track, which is called "Horribly Right." Let's see. I've got written down heavy riff with harmonics. Yeah, there's some cool like harmonic parts, and then I've got written down has a Foo Fighters vibe.
Well, it's better than Foo Fighters. I'm not a Foo Fighters fan, but this is definitely. Hopefully, this completely knocks them off the off of anything, because I like this more than Foo Fighters.
Yeah, I like the Foo Fighters. I think they're great. I mean, I love, you know, I get hell for this on Tuesdays, you know, but you know, I'm a huge Nirvana fan.
I'll take Nirvana over Foo Fighters 8 days a week. You know, because I do, and I don't want to get off topic here, but now that we're talking about it, I got to mention this. So, I agree with Dave Grohl on a lot of musical opinions or whatever, or just, I guess, the way he looks at certain things. But I remember something, I forget what album it was, maybe like 8-9 years ago. You know, Foo Fighters were doing a new album, and he's talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna go back like old school. We're gonna do it in my garage. You know, we're gonna actually, you know, do an album in a garage. You know, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, they brought like $1 million worth of gear, and it was like a loft garage. It was this huge garage, and it's like, dude, stop. You know, like, that shit pisses me off. Do it in a garage. Do it in a real garage, like Metallica did with Garage Days. Like, I think they actually recorded that in Lars's garage, and it still sounded better than Foo Fighters.
On one of those tape players with the one speaker, where you hit record, and it's horrible.
One speaker, and the microphone is this little tiny microphone right under the tape where you put the tape in.
Yeah,
you fart on it.
Actually, this is actually be better.
Hell yeah!
You know, the stereo Sony, Yeah, these are what I used to use with my those mini disc recorders.
Mhm.
These are cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just happen it's just sitting here for some reason. uh let's see. Anyway, so yeah, horribly right. That's my notes. Heavy riff with very cool harmonics. Kind of has a Foo Fighters vibe to me. And in the chat, what do you guys think? How many of you guys in the chat have the record? And how many times have you
or have it on whatever
either
streaming
one?
platform?
Either one. Yeah, because I'm hearing people are getting them in the mail. People like Wolfgang are going down to Amoeba and picking them up. You know, Nerd Halen has it. Nerd Halen.
LimeWire.
LimeWire, come on.
I downloaded it from Morpheus.
Bear share.
Bear share.
Oh man. Somebody in the Van Halen group says waiting on delivery. Sorry, I can't see your name because there's actually a link you want to click there, and it allows us to see your name here over StreamYard. But very cool. So someone in the Van Halen group waiting on delivery. Neil Daly says Audio Galaxy. Huh?
Winnie Lou, I yelled at the mailman when he drove by. The bastard. You ever tell the mailman, like, you go outside, you're expecting a package, and you go outside to meet him. It's like, oh, I'll go outside so it doesn't have to bring the mail, the big box or whatever it is up to the door. I'll save him a trip. You get out there and they hand you like an envelope, and you're like, don't you have anything else? No? Are you sure? Do you want to check all those boxes? Like, you feel like an idiot doing that,
You've done that?
Just one time. One time, and I was right.
That today?
This was only a couple weeks. This was a couple weeks ago, and he actually did have a package for me. Well, it's set out for delivery, so I'm like, it's on his truck,
and it was in the back, right?
Yep. He's like, oh yeah, it is here. I'm like, I know.
Wow. Yeah, well, see, I haven't gotten mail to the house in years, so I really don't know what that's like. I've used a PO box for literally decades. So I always have to go and pick it up and wow. Is that true, Renus? That's horrible.
Oh no. All right, Epiphany. That one was Paul mentioned that one in the chat. In the chat.
That's the next one. Track number 3, Epiphany. Okay. I've got some notes. Too. Is Paul here? Oh, you meant in our
in our Saturday night group. He mentioned
our DMs
content with that one, but he'll we'll leave it up to him to talk about it tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow, I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of talk about this album tomorrow as well, because we'll have a whole other crew with us. We'll have John BL, we'll have Nerd Halen, we'll have Neanderpaul, maybe Michael Smith. And that's a show called Straturday Night Live here on Johnny Beane TV. So tune in tomorrow night as well. We'll be live tomorrow, roughly 11:55 p.m. Eastern time. So right before midnight Eastern is when we're live. Saturdays. Okay, so for Epiphany, I have a bass intro. Has a bass intro, wah guitar. And then I've written down a really cool guitar part at the 1 minute 45 second mark.
Mm-hmm.
Like a really cool, like there's something comes in and really catches, So that's what I have for that one. And again, we'll have more to say tomorrow night about all this.
Yeah, I got to listen to it a little more to, really get into it.
I mean, it literally just came out today.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can't listen to it in the car. because False Flag. Epiphany is a very good song. Thank you, False Flag. Thank you, man. Why can't I listen to it in the car? I don't have a cable to go from my phone into my auxiliary.
You could get the little dongle thing, man. What are you doing? Oh, wait a second. What phone do you have?
One of these. I've got the iPhone.
Does it have the
Lightning?
1/8-inch jack, or is just the bottom like that?
It's just the Lightning.
So you got to get that little dongle. Order one off of Amazon. Do it. You know what? Do it now. Do it right now on the air live. Order a $3 cable so you can listen to music in your car from your phone.
Actually, I can actually do Bluetooth now that I think about it. I can actually sync this to my Gremlin. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that. So anyway, what I'm saying was I normally listen to stuff like this in the car while I'm driving. Today I couldn't. But I think man, we're getting text messages left and right. iPhone 3S. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got the 4S right here.
The 4S, that's what we have in Ellie's room to play music all the time. And it's funny, whenever I have to like pick it up to, change something on it or restart it, I always say to Jeannie, how the hell did we use these things, man? And they're like, it's like so tiny.
I'm gonna have to find a cable to put it on this.
Yeah, you could probably fit half the album on that. If that. Half a song.
Yeah. Yeah, so Epiphany. What'd you guys think? Very cool. Very cool. And yeah, we got a lot of people in the wow, we got 117 people watching this. Thank you so much. Yeah, I drive a Gremlin. Can't drive 55.
54.
I drive a Gremlin like Hans Moleman. Let's see. Next song, number 4. Number 4, we got Don't Back Down. Didn't we see a lyric video of this one? Maybe. Drumbiel. I think we saw a lyric video.
Sorry, I had it on for a second. I was jamming it.
I've got written down very busy riffs and very catchy is what I have.
Well, you could probably put very catchy for the whole damn album, for all the vocals, all the choruses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was a live video. Randy Price, thank you, man. Okay, all right. It was a live video.
Which one was the lyric video?
I think You're to Blame.
Oh.
Wait, no.
Is it?
Think it over. Maybe.
One of those songs on the screen right there.
Yeah. I probably have it in my notes here. The CD has all the lyrics inside the jacket, Lindy Lynch is saying. Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, actually, I probably have. When you download stuff from iTunes, doesn't it have like a digital booklet that downloads as well? Do they still do that?
That's a good question.
They used to do that years ago.
Well, it was select albums did. I guess it depended on the artist. Let's see.
I don't even see iTunes on my phone. Oh, no, I don't even have. Huh? Oh, there's the iTunes store. Then how can I find my own music? Because Apple now has this Apple Music thing where you have to pay for it, and it's totally different.
Yeah, I don't know. How would you show album? No. Because I know, obviously, I bought the Gizmochi album on Apple Music. It doesn't have an option to like view the artwork and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Unless, do I have to download it first to see it?
I don't think so. In the chat, do you guys know?
Or does it have to be like on your computer? Can you do it on, like, on your phone, or do you have to do it through the computer?
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
Whatever.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. I don't know. I'll just keep going, and then if you have any comments,
Yeah.
just chime in. Next song, Resolve. I have has an acoustic. There's an main acoustic guitar in there. Oh, here's something interesting. I might get some hell for this, but this is just what I heard. This song, Resolve, it reminds me of something Duran Duran would have done back in 2004.
Oh,
when
like
they
on
got
Astronaut?
on Astronaut. Yeah, you know that one.
Yeah, that's a good album.
Oh, okay, good. Phew.
Mhm.
I love Astronaut,
Yeah, it's a good one.
this song Resolve. Parts of it remind me of something that would have been on the Duran Duran Astronaut album. Thank you, Renus. Thank you. So,
Hey, Thomas Larino's in here. Mike's brother. Mike Ball's brother. Yeah, and
Thomas.
Kurt 5150 says it has to be on iTunes on a PC to get I guess all the liner notes and
The booklet. Oh,
whole
okay.
booklet, yeah, the digital book. The digital book. It's never a skip.
Primus sucks. That's right.
What?
Yeah. Well, no, they actually like it when you say that.
Okay.
That's actually part of their thing is saying Primus sucks while they're on.
You know what's funny about that? I was actually talking to Jeannie, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, about changing all the Gizmochi social media handles instead of Gizmochi Band to Gizmochi Sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll get more people to be like, oh, yeah, they do suck. That's right. We'll follow those guys.
Or Gizmochi featuring Jay Hannon.
Gizmochi featuring an hour of shit music.
Gizmochi says.
I shouldn't. I got to stop. I didn't mean to curse. I apologize.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Please, no cursing tonight.
Well, the show's over. We messed it up.
Jerry was a race car driver. Dude, Primus was just, they're from Richmond, and that was just down the street from me when I was growing up. So, Primus was a big deal around here. All right, number 6.
We're 6?
I think so. Unless I can't count.
No, we are. You're right.
You'll be the one. You'll be the one. And my notes. And again, leave some comments in the chat about these songs. Here's another one that says sounds like something I would have written years ago, like the main riff. Sounds like something that I would have done. Again, very, very cool. Has a guitar, the wah solo in it. A wah pedal. And that's what I have so far for You'll Be the One.
Now, to be honest, that was one of the ones where I may have fast forwarded it. I may have skipped halfway through to go to Mammoth, which I think is an awesome tune.
Mammoth. Okay, I've got written down very busy riffs.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Maybe that's why I like it.
Nothing wrong with that. Very busy. And yeah, that's all I have for that one. What do you guys think in the chat? The song Mammoth.
Well, I think let me just double check on something real quick.
Paul Rhodes loves it.
Yeah, that's the one that sounds like that band I recorded in 2007 or something like that, or 8. It kind of like as a lot, even the song kind of the way it goes a little bit the same, but I love the chorus in the song Mammoth. It's one of those feel good, That's like I said, I think the lyrics are really, really good on this whole album. And I'm not usually the guy that listens to lyrics and is like, yeah, after I get to know the song, and if I like the song, then I'll really pay attention to the lyrics. But usually it's the music that has to catch me first. And with Wolfgang's music, I feel like it's the vocals that are the thing that's really pulling me in and making me want to listen to it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Yeah, Black Slummy is a troll. That's true.
That's all right.
Yeah, we love trolls. We love anybody that watches us.
Anybody that watches.
If you're tuned in right now, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Number 8, Circles. Circles.
That should be the next single.
I've got written down acoustic. So there's acoustic in there. Cool tremolo effect. Okay, I remember this one. Yeah, there's a cool tremolo effect on either a synthesizer. It's either like a synth or maybe a guitar, but it's a very heavy. The effect is heavy, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly what.
Yeah, I think it's a synth.
What it is? Yeah,
I think it's a synth.
Like a pad, maybe.
Yeah,
some sort of a pad, which is cool.
But that one, because obviously, with the exception of Distance, the rest of the songs have been pretty rocking. Whereas I think if Circles hit the radio, it would it's got one of those kind of not ballad, but slower with obviously the acoustic guitar and stuff like that, and the vocal melody and harmony. The harmonies, especially during the verse, are very I don't want to say eerie, but they have a different vibe to them, and I kind of dig the vibe or the feeling that I get, when I heard that. I was like, that's kind of cool. And usually, if a song, the first time I hear a song that's not like, if I'm buying an album and it's a rock album or a hard rock album or especially like a metal album, the slower songs at first, I don't really want to hear them. I want to hear the stuff that's like get you going. But that song, the first time it came on, I was like, all right, I dug it. And
do you ever rearrange the order of songs? Like, now with MP3s, you can drag and drop into your player or burn a CD. Like, have you ever got a record and just rearranged the order, like put all the songs you like first?
No, what I'll do is if there's a song or songs that I do not like on an album,
it's a skip.
It's a skip, and I'll remove them from the. I'll either make an entire playlist and just take those songs off, or on Spotify, it gives you the option to what does it say? Hide song. Yeah. See, it says like if you like it, or if you want to hide the song, and if you hide the song, yeah, if you hide the song, it won't play it.
It's a skip.
It'll skip it. It'll show it kind of like grayed out a little bit. So it like if all of a sudden like you remove it from a playlist or hide it, it doesn't like disappear forever. You're like, oh, I can't get that song back. I screwed up. I actually like it. It'll gray it out so you can activate it again or unhide it or whatever it's called. But I don't like to. I want to hear an album in the way that the artist kind of had their vision of the order of songs, But like I said, if I don't like a song, I'm hiding it. Get it out.
Well, these days you can on iTunes you can just preview everything and just download what you want. You don't even have to download whole records anymore.
So do you take albums and rearrange the track listing?
No. Well, maybe back in the day making mixtapes.
Well, mixtapes, that's one thing, because you got to take the creme de la creme. You can't take every song from every album.
I made a whole mixtape when I was a kid. I actually made a whole mixtape of just the song Donut City. From the Wildlife. So the entire tape was just a repeat of Donut City.
Wow. Hey, are you seeing what All Dave All Night wrote? He said on Apple Music, it gives Wolf's description of each song.
Oh, we should be reading those.
Yeah, we should be reading that instead of our 2 cents.
Instead of my chicken scratch.
Yeah, the song's good. I like the song. Drums are cool. I like the vocals.
Songs sound good. Well, hey, let's get through the rest of these, and then never a skip show. Hey, wait a minute. Who is that? You changed your name.
Yes.
Never a skip show. Oh my gosh. All right, what's next? The big picture. Okay, I've got written down big low riff. Yeah, because I think it's had like a detuned, like low E string detuned all the way down. So it's like a really big detuned riff on that one. Reminds okay, this might not make sense to anybody else, but to me it's cool. This song actually reminds me of something that this songwriter named Ethan Gold wrote. And he's in a band called the Gold Brothers. And you guys, I've talked about him before. You guys will know of, actually, you'll know of his brother, Ari Gold.
Yes,
for
I know that name.
Two reasons. Okay. The first reason is because there was a character in the show on HBO named Ari Gold. What show was that?
That is oh my God.
In the chat.
Somebody's gonna say it in the chat.
In the chat. What show was the character Ari Gold? I think it was HBO. This is back 10 years ago.
10 out of 10 years ago.
10 years ago, maybe more. Entourage, Kurt 5150,
Yes, okay.
Neil Daly, Majestic PB&J Cat. Okay. So there was a show called Entourage, and one of the main characters, his name is Ari Gold. That name was actually taken from a musician who is the brother of the guy that I'm talking about.
Oh.
And I jammed with this dude actually. 1999?
Oh no.
1999.
I can't wait till tomorrow night.
It's not that old, but I went and jammed with Ethan Gold because he was going to do a tour, and he came up to here to San Francisco, and we jammed out a bit, and then it just never. I don't think the thing ever took place. Oh, and they're twins, by the way. Ethan and Ari Gold, in real life they look the same. Anyway, when I was learning songs to jam with him to possibly tour, one of the songs reminded me. One of them sounds like the song "The Big Picture." I mean, musically. Huh? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple.
Go ahead. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, the Gold Brothers are what they're the Honey Brothers. That's their name. And actually, the main character in the band in the show was actually in a band with them as well. Adrian something. Adrian Grenier. He was in their band as well. So and then there was a movie called Adventures of Power about a guy that was putting on an air drumming competition, and the main character in that was played by the twin brother of the guy that the song sounds like, Ari Gold. So anyway, there's some info for you guys, and Jay will be right back. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a few more. Yeah, Michael McKean is in that movie. Yeah. Actually, my dog, Howie, he actually won a wristband, promotional wristband from Ari Gold from the movie that he used to wear. He wore it as a headband, my dog. If you were friends with me on MySpace back in the day, you would have seen those pictures. Let's see. Actually, we'll do this. When Jay gets back, how many thumbs are we at, by the way? I haven't looked at the thumb count in ever. 78. Okay. 78. We got 103 watching. How many thumbs can we get right now? And I'll open that guitar. Yes, Fruitcake Tony's going nuts. Leave. The taco dip did it, huh? Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds amazing. How many thumbs can we get? Leave some thumbs ups. We're at 79. Can we see 90? 90 thumbs. We're at 81. If we get to 90 or above, as close to 100 as we can get right now. Huh? Wait but you're unboxing right now. How close? Can we get up to 100? Can we get another 20 thumbs? And I'll open that box. There's a box right here. Dang it. There's Ned. Anyway, there's a box back there. I'll open that. Thank you again, channel member. You know who you are. Thank you, man. I'm very excited to see this. I haven't seen it. I got it. I got it on yesterday. Kevin, now there's 13 of them. Steve B5150. We're at 85. 85. By the way, I've got something else open as well. So I'll open when Jay gets back. I'll open. I've got two things to open. Hey, open the box all day, all night. I'll do it. 87. You got 100 watching. 100 watching. By the way, make sure to subscribe if you're brand new to this. If you like Mammoth WVH, this is the place you want to be. If you like Van Halen, this is the channel. This is where you want to be. Like 6Chick71, like Kurt 5150, like Kevin Coachell, like CK, like Renus, like all day, all night. If you guys like Van Halen, this is the channel that you want to be subscribed to. This is where you want to be spending your Friday nights, your Saturday nights, your Tuesday nights, right here. 91 thumbs. Awesome. Okay, we're at 91. Okay, when Jay gets back, we're going to open that box. Jay, hurry up. What else? We have sponsors. Tessie switch. If you need a Tessie switch, a kill switch, you want to go with Tessie switch. Okay. And actually, what you can do is you can go to. Oh, actually, I've got more stuff I can show too. Go to tessieswitch.com/shop when ordering from Tessie Switch. Use code JohnnyBean15. You get 15% off. I think anything in there, I think. So you got Tessie Switch. You got Swiss Picks. That's the sticker I have. Where are my picks at? I had one. I'm out. If anybody's listening from Swiss Picks, I ran out. FU-Tone. FU-Tone.com, the ultimate in tonal and performance upgrades for your locking tremolos. And as far as this unboxing back here, which we can't see because I got a new camera angle because I use two monitors now. Thank you to FU-Tone. FU-Tone is actually responsible for this guitar. Keenan. Yeah, man. Yes. Keenan, I've got the mail from you. Do you want me to open it on here? It's sitting right above the guitar box. Keenan, if you want me to open it, let me know and I'll open it here. But yeah, and Keenan, any help you want with that, message me. Message me. I'll get you guys rolling, man. I'll get you guys rolling. Be awesome. So yeah, futone.com. You can get your locking tremolos upgraded from fu-tone.com. And also, this guitar is was actually in part of the fine people at Futone. All right, and then what else? What else? We have popcorn. If you guys like popcorn, we have Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn, which is probably responsible for. No, wait. Jeannie said you had some sort of taco dip tonight.
Yes, we had taco dip for dinner. She was gonna make tacos, and she's like, you know what? What about taco dip? We got Doritos, so we
What's
literally
taco dip? Well, Doritos. That's right there. Doritos.
Oh man, I love Doritos. Anyway, yeah. So all of a sudden, a few minutes before I left, I was like, "Uh-oh, there's no way I'm making it till 10 o'clock." So I was like, I might as well just go handle this now and come back for the unboxing. It was definitely a 10 out of 10. And yeah, order Colonel's popcorn. It is the best. And if it, I'm going to show a picture of somebody sent me a picture.
Oh, cool.
Of their order
from Colonel's. Oh,
I'm just making sure I can show it.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to,
Never know.
You never know. I can't stop now.
Okay, so we'll take a break from talking about the songs, and I'll go ahead and open that box. I've got two things to open. Jay's got something to show us.
I do?
Didn't know you? Or no? No, you said you have a picture.
Oh yeah.
Just now you're looking to see. By the way, follow me on Twitch, please. Please. I have a lot of fun over there, but it's just by myself.
So here's look at this order of Colonels.
What am I? Oh, cool.
Yes. Look at all those goodies.
Wow, that's a lot of Colonels.
Yep. So that's Frank and his wife. I'm assuming his wife. Awesome. And he said he just lost 20 pounds. Now he's afraid he's going to put it right back.
and more.
Yeah.
And more. Okay, so we're going to do this. Yes,
let's do it.
Make sure I'm wearing pants here.
Oh, too bad. Too bad.
Oh, but I'll have to wake up Ned.
Oh, he's a cat.
Oh, Ned's sleeping. Okay. All right. First, I'll open up the package from Beane.
Wait, where's the it's not it. Where's the one song? Never mind.
Hey, Cameron Brown is here.
Hey now.
Hey man, thank you for tuning in on my Instagram live earlier, man. All right, Keenan. This is our friend Keenan right here. I have no idea what it is.
Uh-oh.
But he said I could open it here live for you guys.
The new issue of Hustler. All right.
Let's see. Oh, wow.
It is.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dude. I just got to make sure not to show any info here. Hey, thought you might like these. Keenan, dude. Okay, Keenan's a photographer, and these are photos that he actually took.
Whoa.
Look at that. You got the first tour. You got the
Damn.
second tour there. Keenan, thank you so much, man.
Look at that.
Very cool. Dude, I've seen some of your pictures on Facebook, man. I know some of these pictures. Keenan, thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Okay. All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Here, Keenan, thank you, man. Thank you. That's incredible. All right. We rarely have a new guitar Johnny Beane day over here, so this is actually very, very exciting. I think the last time you saw me get a new guitar was like 4 years ago.
Well, I think the last time you got a new guitar, you pulled the Jay Hannon and returned it.
Did I?
I want to say it was the EVH 5150.
Oh yeah, there's a
that might have been your last new guitar, John.
That was years ago too.
Yeah, that was.
That was years ago, and I'm gonna put my camera up a little bit because I don't want my huge gut showing.
Your huge what? I don't want my schwants hanging out here, everybody.
Yeah, see, it's been a while. No, actually, I got the David Ennis Wolfgang.
Yes, that's right.
Actually, the David Ennis Strat and the David Ennis Wolfgang I've gotten since. So, again, thank you so much, David Ennis.
And you can't send back a guitar that's a gift, so
no, you can't. You can't. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's yawning. Oh. Oh man, how am I? Well, I'll somehow do this. Oh, where's the knife?
That's a knife.
Where is it? I had it. It's gone.
Yeah, Johnny prepared a lot for tonight's show, everybody. Can't you tell?
I had a box. It was probably put away.
It's in your razor blade. It's in the bathroom on the mirror.
Oh. I don't know what.
Grab a steak knife then or something.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, here it is, right in front of me.
Well, it was put there. All right. Oh, Ned just got up.
All right, cool. Ned, get out of there so we can.
Wow. Yeah, you can see me.
Yeah. Well, you should. Nobody wants to see me right now. Isolate.
Okay. Well, here I just gotta.
No, you gotta isolate yourself. No one wants to see me.
How do I do that? Like that?
Isolate.
Like this?
Yeah.
Ned's not on the couch, is he? All right, I gotta bring this over. All right, you guys. Big moment here. Thank you again. You know who you are for this. There it is.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. First of all, most importantly, If you tone, is it a t-shirt? Dude. If you tone t-shirt. Dude, is Adam even in here? Somebody get Adam in here.
Johnny's looking for more free stuff.
Yeah. Oh man.
Wow.
Look at this, you guys. This is a custom built Wolfgang. The truth is, this is all parts that I already had. So you guys, I've seen all this stuff just lying in the background over there. This is heavy. But I want to thank Jay Hannon because this is that guitar neck that you gave me.
The one that I ruined.
Yeah.
Not ruined anymore. Dude, I'm so happy that neck is being used on a guitar because I was so devastated that I ruined it. Because that neck, and you feel it right now. Like, dude, that neck is awesome. The frets are awesome on it. The fretwork is awesome. It feels great, man. And I'm sad that I ruined it. But do you know? Can you mention what they did to the to make it work?
There's some shims in there.
There's yeah, they put a brass shim.
There's a brass shim. In there.
That's it. Look, see how much I filed down. See how much I screwed it up. Look at that. That's some nice action. See, look at that.
Oh, where is the excuse me, I'm burping. I need some of these in here so I can wear it.
Awesome, dude. I'm glad that you that neck is finally in use.
This guitar wasn't this heavy before, man. This got some weight to it now. So this is the Jay Hannon neck. So this is a combination Wolfgang guitar. It's the Jay Hannon guitar neck here. This body I got years ago and was on a functional guitar for a long time. And then I ripped the bridge out and threw it on what I call the naked Wolfgang. The other. Actually, I got to rip.
I just did.
I'm going to show us because I got to get another thing here so I can wear it because this actually is kind of heavy.
Heavy metal. Rico B wants to know how I ruined it. Well, I bought that neck for. I'm trying to think. Okay. So I purchased the striped Wolfgang that Paul Marshall ended up buying off me. But in the meantime, I wanted to get. I'm not a big fan of the jumbo frets that are on the Wolfgang specials. So I bought a Chinese neck that had the vintage stainless steel frets on it that are smaller. And I put that neck on the striped Wolfgang. Well, the neck, whatever it is, was thicker, I guess, on the Chinese necks than the Mexican necks or Mexico necks. So I had to sand some of it off. I should have taken it to somebody to do it. But, Johnny convinced me one night. See, that was the plan. Johnny convinced me to work on it myself so I'd ruin it. I'd send it to him. So anyway, I ended up sanding too much off of the neck. And it was just sitting back there as like a decoration almost. So I'm like, you know what, Johnny, I think you said you had a body one time. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to send him the neck. And if it works, it works. And now it does.
Man, here, let's do this again real quick. Yeah. So it's the Jay Hannon neck. It's a body that I used years ago. I tore all the pieces off to make another guitar, that guitar. Now I'm tearing pieces off that guitar into here now. I just stuck these things in. I got a German Schaller bridge installed.
Nice.
Right there. 2 Here's what makes this thing really custom, man. 2 EVH Wolfgang pickups, but the neck pickup is one of the chrome covered ones. I wanted something to look different, you know. Originally, I wanted 2 chrome pickups, but I couldn't find a bridge. All I could find were the neck ones. You can't get this stuff no more, you guys. So plus, it makes it look, you know, more custom. You never see a maple neck on a stealth body ever,
and that looks cool like that. Really does.
So. Yeah, has FU tone pots. It looks like, because I can see the back. So basically, it's a custom Wolfgang. You never, you know, you guys have never seen one like this.
Nope.
And that's how I like it. I like stuff different, you know, custom. So we've got the J. Hannon. Charles Green is responsible. This is the J. Hannon Charles Green Wolfgang, you guys.
But now it's the Johnny Beane custom.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, Chinese neck, Chinese body. So it's basically it's a Chinese guitar. USA pickups.
Yeah.
Wow. This feels great, man. This is
that neck is killer.
Oh, this is awesome.
I really wish they'd go back to the smaller fret wire for the specials.
Thank you, Keenan. Keenan just reposted me opening his package on his channel just now. I endorse anybody to take pieces of these shows and upload them to your own channels. Just make sure you tag us. Tag me, tag Jay, you know, hashtag Johnny Beane TV. Yeah. Oh, and FU tone. Actually, this is an FU tone locking nut. So this is an upgraded nut from FU tone.
Nice. Yep. Well, I'm just super happy that neck is actually being used now. Looks great, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I can't wait to play it, man. I can't wait to do some Wolfgang Wednesdays on here with this guitar. This looks great.
It does.
I mean, it feels amazing. There's a nice weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And if you guys have been watching me for years, you know this is my guitar because it has one of those EVH NAMM decals on it. Decals, which other people hated me putting on my guitars, but it's like a piece, you know, a piece of NAMM history right there. False flag, dude. There
it is.
See, no hands.
Yep.
Plug it in. Using the setup we're using, it wouldn't. I'll definitely go live tomorrow. Okay.
So you got a new guitar today. I'm getting 3/4 of a new guitar tomorrow. Well, it's not really my guitar. I'll put it out there like that. Tomorrow night I'll have something new, but Jeannie and I pretty much bought it for the kids, so that'll give you a little hint on what it is. Oh,
I probably should play something for you guys. Here, let's do this. Is that touching? It's great acoustically, man.
Hello Kitty.
Man, I may never plug this in. This is my acoustic guitar. This is my acoustic Wolfgang. Charles Green, man. Charles Green, Jay Hannon, F.U. Tone.
Yeah.
All you guys. This is great. So technically it's not a new guitar because like I said, it was just in the pieces back there. But it is a new guitar because I've never played it.
That's awesome, dude.
Wow. Thank you, all of you.
So you never know what's going to happen on these shows.
We have no idea what's going to happen on these shows. Okay, I'll oh man, yeah. Once we're done here, I'm definitely gonna plug it in. I would plug it in now, but because of the streaming setup I'm using, it's not my normal setup to actually play. But yeah, it's so it wouldn't sound right. It wouldn't sound correct. But I'll be posting pictures of this on my EVH Gear Live fan account on Instagram. Yeah, and you can't mistake this, Wolfgang. I mean, that's what I like, man. I like stuff that's custom, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Dang. Thank you, guys. Wow.
Oh, good thing that wasn't the guitar. Be sending it back. Hey, it came broken.
What else? Oh, we've got more songs to talk about. Maybe I'll just stand for a little bit.
Well, do you want to go over the whatchamacallit? The Wolfgang, what he says for the tracks. What is it under? For Apple Music or iTunes or what?
Probably Apple Music.
Do I even have Apple Music on my computer here?
Do you have Apple Music? Do you use it?
No.
Sherman Callahan, thank you, man.
I do not. But I don't know if it's like automatically installed on I mean, I have iTunes on my computer. Well, we can just go over the rest of the songs then if you want. I know you have stuff written down for all of them.
What's the next tune? Where were we at? I don't remember.
Well, I was in the bathroom, so I don't remember either.
Let me see. StreamYard. Share screen. We'll go back to here. In the chat, do any of you guys know what song we were up to?
We were on
number 9, I think.
The Big Picture? Or no?
Yeah. We left off at the big picture. Number 10, Think It Over. I have written down catchy chorus, and it really sounds like a real pop element to it. Very, very and there's nothing wrong with pop. I that's all I listen to. We left off with the big picture. Thank you. Somebody just texted. Yeah, so I've got written down very catchy, very, very catchy tune.
What?
Very, very catchy tune. Think It Over. I would think one of the top tunes for me off the album. One of the top.
Oh, okay.
Top tracks. If I was to rearrange or not hide any songs, that would be one I wouldn't hide or put at the top. Number 11. That's all you listen to is pop? Sandra, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe my listenings. Number 11, You're to Blame. You're to Blame. Okay, what I have written down is the main riff in the tune. It has a very, very Tom Morello sound to it. I have Rage Against the Machine real type of riff.
Yeah, big time.
Which I like because I'm a huge Morello fan.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra, I listen to pop and Rage Against the Machine.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Pop.
Let's see. Huh? What are you guys talking about?
I don't know. But that song was on he premiered that song on Stern the same day as Distance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I remember that.
That song's been even though it wasn't officially released, it was played on Stern.
Mm-hmm.
So that song's been heard for, well, geez, whenever whenever he was on Stern. What was that? 3 months ago? 4 months ago?
Who
is
that? Who is that in the chat, man?
What? What's going
on? Man, see what happens? You screw around with people, and people make fun of you the rest of your life.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Thankfully, we'll never have that problem. Number 12, Feel. I've got written down rockin', like a real rockin' tune. And that's all I have. Joshua Jones. Hey, dude. Joshua Jones. Hey, congratulations, man. I heard via Twitter, via Greg Runoff, that you have a song that got played somewhere. Congratulations, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that reminds me. Josh, he FaceTimed me last week, and I didn't answer because I was in the middle of mixing a song. And I never called him back. I'm sorry, Josh.
You just had taco dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he FaceTimed me while I was dropping a double deuce, I would have definitely answered.
Yeah. Like, nice backdrop. Nice chair.
Yeah.
We should. There's got to be a chair that has like the back of it looks just like a huge toilet. You know, like the back of the seat. So it always looks like you're sitting. Oh, that'd be Jabiel. We got to get those.
Just get the green screen with the bathroom behind you. Oh, so Josh said he FaceTimed me whilst dropping that double deuce. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How are we doing on time? I can't see any. Okay, we're doing good. All right. Number 13.
Stone.
Oh my gosh. Okay, number 13, Stone. I've got a wah riff. What do I have here? EQ'd. Like maybe the beginning is like has a real like like it's really like EQ'd.
I'm gonna listen to it real quick.
Wah riff. I've got piano notes ? So there's like real. I've got real sparse open sound. In the beginning, which I really like. And again, I've got a note here saying this sounds like something that I would write. This sounds like the type of thing that I would come up with, and yeah.
I don't know if I made it into that one yet. I think it was on, but I didn't wasn't able to spend pay too much attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to listen to that one again.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. Yeah, that filter effect. The
filter. Yeah,
Yeah,
it has
what I wanted
like
to
a
do.
filter all over.
Yep, it's
All
pretty
over
cool.
it.
And the super
very,
roomy snare drum.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I've got that one, and technically that's it. Oh no, we talk about distance. Okay, well everybody knows the song "Distance." That was the
Yeah.
first song released, the first video. Great tune, amazing video. And hey, music therapy. Hey, you were listening to the complete Mammoth album before signing on here, dude. All good, man. All good. Okay, so that's why this looks kind of weird to me, because I had already had Distance. I had bought Distance like the day, or actually the second it was released.
Mhm.
I bought it off iTunes. And actually, if you go to the song Distance on iTunes, you'll see that I left the very second review on there.
Second.
Yeah.
Whose was the first?
I'm not sure. I don't. That was a long time ago. So yeah. So technically that's the end of the album. But if you get the Japanese issue, there's a 14th or is it 15th? There's an extra track called "Talk and Walk," which, unless you have the Japanese version, you haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard it. I would say a lot of people have not heard it yet, unless you're in Japan, I guess. Maybe Mully's heard it, or maybe McNamara. Maybe he's heard it.
Well, maybe.
They're both in Japan. So
it's very cool, obviously, that he played all the instruments and everything, and all the voices on it, all the singing. Of all the positive things that I've said, I do want to mention something that maybe isn't as positive, but modern music, I guess it's kind of expected, and a lot of engineers and producers, I guess, do this. But my one pet peeve of listening to the album is that everything is super tight, everything is super perfect, as far as every hit, every chord, every note, the vocals, everything is perfect. And I think this is my opinion, but I think it kind of takes away from the human element of. Yeah, thanks. I know Johnny doesn't want to be on camera for that one.
Opinions expressed during this segment, don't necessarily
alone. No, that's it. I mean, growing up in an era of listening to like 80s rock, and obviously when you get into the 90s, and we've talked about this before, like even on the Van Halen records, sometimes those imperfections make it perfect. Like they add something to it. And I feel like, this record, I understand you could tell it's every one of these songs could be on the radio. They really could. They're well written.
They probably are, actually.
Yeah, they're well written. The vocal melodies, like I've said numerous times, that's what brings me in, what draws me in is the vocals. But like, again, in my opinion, if I had anything, if I was a producer or engineer on it,
you are a producer.
No, I'm saying that worked on the album or something. I just feel like it's a little too perfect, But that's just my opinion.
That's yeah, and it's great. It's great to have. That's yeah. Yeah, it is very definitely there is a lot to take in on this album. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of the notes I've written down, I have very busy, very busy riff, and so there's a lot of stuff. And I've only heard the album twice. I heard it last night when I got it, and I heard it literally an hour until we started tonight. But and again, I haven't gotten to hear it in my car while I drive. That's really where I listen to music, is while I'm driving, because I drive a couple hours each way a lot of times during the week. And so definitely this week I'll be playing this album and really have it, cranked all the way up and really get into it. And which light is getting me? This one.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's funny, I had it on today and Jeannie came out into the kitchen and she's like, "This sounds like something I'd listen to." She was digging on it. And CK wants to know, was the album brick walled? Is it a part of the Loudness Wars? I don't think so. I mean, here's the difference nowadays with streaming and everything like that. If you're going to put an album on CD, vinyl, and streaming, there's 3 different masters that the mix or the mastering engineer will give the label or the artist, whatever. So when you're making it for streaming, you want to back off a couple dB, at least a couple dB. It depends. Spotify, they say, I think it's like 2 point something dB lower, maybe, or 3. iTunes might be 3 something. So, because what happens is when you send your songs into Spotify or iTunes, they also put kind of like their own, I guess, sort of compression. Like they want to make sure that everything is kind of the same volume
is to their standards.
So they don't want you making a mix playlist and having every song that's, loud and then soft, this one's soft. So they kind of do things to it on their end as well. So if you send them something that's brick walled, they're going to compress the crap out of it after that, and it's going to take more dynamics out of it. So the best thing to do when you send it to the streaming, and even vinyl, I think, has to be a lot lower than CD. So it depends. I mean, I don't think when I hear this album on Spotify, it doesn't sound like it's over compressed or anything. I mean, there's a lot of dynamics going on. It's very punchy too. So I don't think it's there. It's brick walled or anything. I haven't heard the CD version though, so I don't know.
Yeah. And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, when you compress music or you compress tracks within the song, like let's say the guitar, the vocal, the whatever, use compression in 2 different ways. You can use it to lift something out of a track, or you can use it to bury something into a track. Or just if you master when you, that's another thing too is I remember years ago I did a demo at this punk rock studio in Oakland. This was years and years ago, and I had it played on a college radio station in Berkeley, and they had me as a guest, like over the phone, talking over the radio. And I remember during my song, when my music was playing, the DJ was on the phone and he's like, "Man, this is really compressed." Meaning when he played it over the radio, it was like really, really smashed.
Yeah. And then it sounds like it has no BALLS,
Then there's no dynamics. Everything is just like one level.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what, when they talk about mastering something, you kind of want to glue everything together, because when you have, all the instruments playing together, if it's not kind of glued, everything sounds like its own individual track and not a part of one thing. But when you add that compression, it just kind of glues and makes it sound like every instrument is, obviously you want to make it so you can hear everything separately, but you want it to sound like it's one, like, I don't even know how to explain this. I should be able to explain it, but
yeah.
It kind of just, you want to glue everything together and you want to bring everything out, and you don't want to, once you start over compressing, that's when you lose, like Johnny said, you lose the dynamics and the balls.
And you want it to all make sense to your ears while you're listening to it, like it all you want it to all make it like it all belongs together.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff, one thing was recorded one day, another thing was recorded a month late. Like a lot of stuff, when you listen to songs, what you're hearing was not most likely all recorded in the same day at the same time. It was all done over a series of months or years or whatever.
Yep.
You know? And wait, I saw my name. Bozique. Will the Wolfgang I gave you be repaired? Yes. yes. The Bozique Wolfgang, that's the one where the headstock was smashed. And it has been repaired. And it is in final stages of being brought back to life. And when I get it, I'll definitely we'll show it and we'll talk about it, and we'll have the guy on who fixed it. And yes, and Bozique, thank you again, man. This is crazy, man. You know, doing a show for years, and like you have all these regulars, all these names and people that really support, you know, the stuff that we do, and thank you so much.
It is awesome, and it is cool seeing this. You know, a lot of the same friendly faces in the chat and everything.
We do like seeing new mad faces as well.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean, it's cool, dude. And you know, I was a part of that before I became one of the regulars on here. You know, I but even before that happened, like I felt a part of something cool. You know, and it is cool. We have a very cool community of people. And anyway, well, when you mention, you know, when you hear an album, not everything was recorded at the same time. I mean,
yeah,
the Gizmochi record, like the drums were recorded in 2010. 2010. Yeah. You know, everything, and you know, the solos were recorded like in 2019 and 20. You know what I mean? Like, some of them were recorded. There was some stuff that was recorded in 2006 that ended up on the record. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you listen to some albums, you're like, yeah, everything's played together. But I mean, I'm just one example of an album that was recorded literally over 14 years of stuff that was kind of like,
yeah,
all right, here we go.
Yeah, you know? And so when you add the compression to it, when you add the EQs to it, when you add the reverbs and all that stuff, it kind of glues everything together to make it all sound like it's all one piece.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is you ask Jay about his record, you ask me about anything I've recorded that was done over a long time, you know, it's like a lot of times we couldn't even tell you, you know, when this was done, when that was done. Maybe in a rare, you know, instance, we can say, oh yeah, I remember doing that solo for that. And I took 20 takes to do that or whatever, or it was comped together from 20 different solos. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that goes on in recorded music behind the scenes.
Or there's when you're actually writing a part or a solo, and you know, nowadays it's a lot easier to be able to literally comp together a solo. Like I got this one part. Mm-hmm. What am I going to do now? Okay, so you punch and then you kind of like piece together a solo, you know, where you didn't play it all in one take. And I know I don't want to give away too many secrets here, but there are some solos on the new Gizmochi album. You know, I don't want to blow my cover, but they weren't, you know, most of them weren't recorded in one take. Some of them were, but a lot of them weren't. So there's been a couple of times where I had to go back and like pull up the isolated, sometimes the DI track. I'm like, what the hell? What did I do there? You know, I didn't, like, you almost learn it after you write it type of thing, where you're like, oh, that little lick is cool, but I don't remember what I did. Thank God it's on tape. Now I can go back and learn it.
Yeah. And sometimes you can't even, some parts there, like you can go back and listen to the isolated track of a bunch of stuff, you know, put together, and that one part you're trying to relearn, you're realizing was a total mistake, and there's no way you can actually play that live because it'll be obvious that it was a mistake if you actually try to recreate that, You know what I mean? But in the mix, it makes sense and sounds good.
Yes.
That happens too. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some accidents that oh, that was sometimes they'll be recorded and you'll be like, you'll just take it. And obviously now with digital recording, it's a lot easier to do this. You make like a weird noise with your guitar. Oh, dude, let's put that right here. Like you can move it and put it somewhere cool in the track.
Yeah.
It just sounds like an effect, like a sound effect somewhere.
Yeah. Or like feedback. Like if you want to create the perfect like intro to like a solo, you can like do feedback and then place it right in front and make it sound like you actually did that when you did it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Or you record feedback and you're like, all right, I'm gonna reverse it and I'll put it before the solo comes in. So it's like, and then it comes in, you're like, yes.
And it's that same note. So it's a cool effect actually. And that's done with vocals a lot too.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, well, Van Halen wise, there's a song called Light Up the Sky. Listen to the background vocals for when they're singing Light Up the Sky, you hear the reverb come in first. That's the effect.
Yep.
Where it's like builds up and then goes right into what it's building to,
Yeah, and back then that was a big to do that, man. That wasn't like nowadays. You just copy the track, reverse it, put the reverb on it, or put the reverb and then you reverse it. Like it's so easy now. Where back then it was a pain in the ass. Like, okay, man, gotta flip do all that stuff. How did you transition from merely a chat person to the co-host? CK wants to know. I paid Johnny a lot of money. No, I'm joking. Yeah.
Those lights changed a lot.
Keep sending Johnny money. Maybe you'll take my spot on here.
That'll be too. Oh, yeah.
No, I'll give the quick update. I was watching the show and I ordered the USA signature model when they came out. And I messaged Johnny and Dave and I was like, hey, I'm getting this guitar. I think it was September or something of 17. Wow. There's not many videos of these things out there. Would it be cool if I came on, showed the guitar off for a few minutes, talked about it, and then split? And Johnny never responded, but Dave did. Thank God Dave did, or I'd probably still be in the chat now. But no, I came on, I hung out, and and over the next few weeks, every once in a while, I'd get a message, hey, do you want to, come on the show? Or I'd be in the chit, and they'd ask me to come on, and then after a few months, it was like I kept getting the invites. I'm like, cool. So that was pretty much it. And here I am, dude, friggin' almost 4 years later.
Everybody else left. He's still here.
Left or fired? Which one is it?
Eventually, I'll leave, and it'll just be him.
Oh God!
You'll tune in, and it'll just be this.
Yeah, that's it right there. That'll be that. No way I could be a solo on this stuff, man.
Oh, dude, it's I went live. Was it last week? A couple times for some breaking news as far as Van Halen. That so this is love video. That
video
that none of us knew what that was for literally decades. And as soon as I saw that, I had to go live and talk about it. And the channel, we got like 5,000 views out of that.
Yeah.
And then there was those other videos as well, those home movie ones, which are really cool. I'm getting really comfortable talking to the camera. I mean, I've been doing this for years anyway, but it's not as weird anymore. Just being just me, having like, you know what I mean?
Well, no, dude, I'll say this, I've been doing the interviews for the band and stuff like that since the new album, even before the new album came out in March. And the other guys in the band have said, because I'll send it to them when the links come out or whatever, I'll send the guys the links, and I'm always kind of nervous that they're going to be like, dude, you're such an idiot. Like, why'd you, but for the most part, especially Mike, the other guitarist, he's like, dude, your time on the Johnny Beane show has made you like really, really, not really good, but a lot better at doing interviews, more comfortable,
Mhm.
you know, on the camera and just talking about something like this. So,
Yeah.
I mean, so being on this show with you has helped me, you know, as far as doing interviews for the band and stuff like that. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, dude. It's amazing. It's amazing doing this type of thing. You know, I've been doing this stuff for years, years and years and years.
Going
And
on decades.
yeah, yeah. And then after what happened last year, you know, everybody wanted to do this type of thing, and so many people came to me saying, "Hey, how do you do? You know, help me with this." And I helped a lot of people out. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Where are we? Okay. Well, hey, we talked about the new Mammoth WVH.
Yeah, and we'll listen more, and we'll talk about it a little more tomorrow because I know.
Yeah.
I know the rest of the guys. We got, you know, John Biel, who hosts Saturday Night Live. We got Caleb, who I think is loving the album right now. There we go. We got Neanderthal, who I'm sure is going to give the, you know, the most objective review of it out of all of us.
Mm-hmm.
The captain, hopefully the
That's
captain
fine.
joins us.
Yeah.
Should I wear? Is that a scarf that I'm wearing? Remember? I can't tell if it's a scarf or if that's like a part of the jacket.
I
I
forget
should
who
rock
that
that.
is.
That looks good.
So weird.
9
Awesome. Awesomes. Well, hey. Thank you, everybody that's been watching us tonight. And again, if this is your first time watching us, you know, subscribe to the channel. You know, we do this stuff currently 3 days a week, you know, scheduled Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. But look for a lot more content on the channel, you know, Van Halen wise, guitar wise. You know, if you like guitars, if you like rock music, you know, this is the place you want to be.
And if you like heavy metal music, we got the last Wednesday of every month. We almost forgot that. Yeah. Last Wednesday of every month, we got Metal Wednesday, even though, see, I feel weird wearing that shirt because I love Winger. I absolutely love Winger. And man, you know how much crap I got growing up liking Winger, especially after the Beavis and Butthead thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to get hammered. Dude, Jay likes Winger. You know, and my response was always, dude, everybody in Winger is like a better musician than like any other band that you could think, you know, that type of thing. Which is obviously true.
Man.
Anyway. No cashews tonight, dude. I had cashews a little while ago before we went on.
Cat shoes.
I had cashews yesterday. I had cashews the day before. They're so good.
That's awesome, man.
No, it's not, because I dropped a few pounds and now I'm putting them right back on.
Oh yeah. Yes. All right. Let me see if there's anybody live we can do a raid. That's where we send everybody over and say Johnny Beane raid in the chat of their show.
Yes, Randy Price. Yes. He said, I'll send you some pics of the Frankie on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, cool.
Steve Carmichael. Everybody likes Winger, Creed, and Nickelback. They just like to say they don't. Those three bands in the same sentence. Holy cow. I love Winger. I like Creed. And one of my buddies has tried numerous times to get me to like Nickelback. I've tried. I listened to what's the album? There's a Black Horse or something or whatever. He's like,
know.
dude, you got to listen to that. Mutt Lange produced it. Oh God, it's such a great album. I tried, and I'm like, oh my, I can't listen to it. Can't listen to it. But Creed, man, especially Human Clay. I think that's their second record. God, it's great. The guitar tones on that album, phenomenal.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll have to.
Human Clay is a good one.
I'll have to check that out.
And Mark Tremonti, obviously he didn't really get a chance to shine in Creed, but great player.
Music therapy, yeah. It looks like double birthday next week. Looks like Music Therapy Laz and myself. Ooh. Wait, is your birthday on Tuesday too? It's 2 for Tuesday with birthdays.
You guys are sharing a birthday?
Looks like my birthday this year falls on Tuesday, so
Tuesday.
I don't know what's going on that night. It'll be some sort of celebration. Yeah. All right. We should get out of here before everybody just leaves. Thank you so much, you guys. Jay Hannon, the guitar, which is over there now.
You put that one in the case. Going to ship that. They fixed this one now too.
Yeah. I'll go live with the new Wolfgang guitar. Maybe soon. I'll post pictures of it on Instagram and everything. I'm excited to try it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. And let's say thank you to our channel members here on YouTube. Thank you so much, you guys. Charles Green, especially, man. Well, because you helped with the guitar. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. And also, thank you to Murph Murphy, channel member, Lenny Lou. Lenny Lou is on there. Murph Murphy needs to be added on there. All Dave All Night needs to be added on to the list. I need to redo these lists because they just look kind of weird now.
Matt Guitar Murphy. Donald Duck Dunn.
Steve Cropper.
Yes. Now that's a movie, man. Holy cow.
Ah, that was my favorite movie, man.
God, it's a all-time classic.
Yep.
So good.
Yep. Thank you, guys. And really quickly, again, join the Van Halen Facebook group where it's very, very insane over there. A lot of members really enjoy themselves. VH. Oh, it's FBVH.
All Dave All Night says, Johnny Beane, please turn down Mancuta's volume on Tuesday. The dude is loud. It's what did Lenny Lou call it? Was it Lenny Lou? She says Mancuda Marathon. Johnny actually has Mancuda muted, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Mancuta's coming through your speakers. There's no stopping him.
Oh yeah, he breaks off hold like which was the Phil Hendry character that did that. Was it Lloyd Bonafide? He'd break off hold.
Bonafide?
Thank you to Phil. Yeah, Lloyd Bonafide. How? Oh, he'd fight his way off hold. Thank you to Phil Hendry, actually, for sharing one of these videos last week on Facebook. Radio legend, Phil Hendry, or known as Intelligence the Computer from Team America. That's Phil. All right, we're out of here. We are out of here. And then maybe later tonight, catch me over on Twitch doing some GTA.
Catch me outside?
Yeah, cash me outside. So make sure to follow me over there. Link is in the chat. And I think eventually we'll try to get the whole crew over here to do something over there, all chasing each other around. All right, we're out of here. Thank you, everybody. 102 thumbs ups on end. That's awesome.
Jeez, 103 I'm seeing now.
103. I just saw it too. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And check out Wolfgang's record if you haven't. And join us tomorrow night for Saturday Night Live with John Beale. All right. Johnny Bean TV.
Yeah.